estate.
Hey,
when
yo.
they got there, they saw a crowd of boys and girls gathered around the estate. One of the members got off his bike, walked towards the crowd with a shotgun, and let off one shot into the crowd.
Yo, nigga saw a crowd. He said, "Pow!" Whoa.
The shot didn't hit any.
Yo, Toby, back with the Big Boy doing the reaction. Listen, we got the deadly war in Northwest London, HRB versus SSK. Now, I don't know who they are. We about to figure it out right now. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure some post notifications on. Alright, we drop in daily. You see what I got going on. Let's get right into the video. I ain't even gonna waste this time.
2022, nowhere in London has been more popping than Northwest and West London. Probably the three most popping artists in London right now are coming out of West London. Being Bigger D, Central C and Fredo. And Northwest London recently has got a sudden burst of rappers coming from that side of the city who are definitely looking to be in that this soon. But
damn, alright, so they birth, like, you feel me, the top people right now. Okay, the top people. Okay, alright.
Due to the big spotlight on that side of London is due to what's happening on the streets. Recently, Northwest London has been a war zone from Camden to Kensington to Brent. But today we'll be getting into a feud between two estates that are so close together that you can literally cross territory. In a 2-minute drive. Let's get into the
a 2-minute drive, bro. It'd be like that over here. Excuse me, in Boston, bro.
This video.
That'd be crazy. It'd be mad close. Still beef. It's crazy. On a block I don't own. It's crazy.
Guys, before I get into this video, I want all you guys to check out my song of the week from an artist I've been tapped into a lot recently. So much that I'm giving away a PS5 to a random subscriber who comments the letters KN on his latest track called Nostalgia. Be sure to be posted on my Instagram in the description to find out the winner. The link to the music video will also be at the top of the description.
Plot twist, this is him. this is Kid Nerd. But nah, dub marketing, I ain't gonna lie.
There's so many wrongs, from hard out in my songs. I write up numerous cases, feeling like what's going on. My stations, we don't tell them what's going on. And if you ain't beat the case, just put your head down and be strong.
That's solid, that's solid.
Let's get back to the 2000s.
Damn.
Northwest London was in the peak of one of the most deadly gang wars in London history between two neighbouring areas called Stonebridge and Church Road. And this war literally consumed the whole borough of Brent. During the 2000s, different estates inside and even outside of Brent would pick sides between Stonebridge and Church Road, leaving family and friends divided between the estates they live on. In this time period, the crime got so
yeah, this is like old school builders, bro. Imagine I was like in high school around this time. Like, that's crazy. I was really just a baby for real.
Bad in Stonebridge specifically. The UK government had to evacuate residents of the Stonebridge estate, knock down his flats, and rebuild the area with new modern homes and apartments. But many residents of the Stonebridge estate wouldn't be moved too far from home, to only less than 15 minutes away, to an estate called South Kilburn, an area nearly if not as bad as Stonebridge. South Kilburn started inheriting the beef between Stonebridge and Church Road.
I ain't gonna lie, them apartments remind me of like New York City, bro, like Bronx, bro, feel me?
And just how South Kilburn inherited Stonebridge's beef, other estates started linking up with Church Road, one specifically being an estate less than 3 minutes from South Kilburn called Mozart Estate. Mozart Estate had been having some back and forth issues with South Kilburn at the time, but it wasn't always like this. South Kilburn and Mozart Estate used to be on good terms back in the day, with both estates literally being minutes in walking distance.
It only makes sense if y'all really right next to each other. You gotta be together. What? That's crazy.
Kids from both Mozart and South Kilburn went to school with each other, played with each other growing up, and even made money together. But that last thing was a big reason to do with their issues. Around the early 2000s, Northwest London was a popular spot for crack cocaine users, with Mozart Estate being dubbed Crack City, and South Kilburn being a known spot for drug dealing activity. But with both estates being so close together, while both heavy in the drug game, spouts of money issues and jealousy started destroying the relationship between both areas. As time went by, situations started popping off and stuff started getting more serious.
That be the situations though, like someone gonna be jealous. It gotta happen when people start making money. someone gonna be jealous as time goes on, bro. Whether they runner or whatever the case is, bro, someone gonna be mad, bro. You feel me? Everybody, it's a fact in human nature. Niggas just don't be happy. Everybody just can't win, bro. Everybody can't play the position, bro. It's just how it goes.
On these times in the late
very
2000s to early 2010s, Northwest and West London was a very dangerous place. Back and forth shootings were occurring with most of the surrounding areas being divided. These times, gangs in Northwest were starting to heavily rep colours, with South Kilburn's side, allied with a few other gangs in the area, including Stonebridge, were wearing blue bandanas and flags, while Mozart's gang HRB and a couple other estates were repping red colours.
So Blood and Crips, basically.
War was now turning into a London version of Bloods and Crips.
Oh yeah,
it was starting to be a big issue in the area, that people were starting to get attacked literally just for wearing the wrong colour at the wrong place. English football player Raheem Sterling even talked about how he was living in the area at the time. Sterling lived on an estate called the St. Raph's Estate during his time, an estate linked to the Mozart Estate, an area which was Bloods. But Sterling at the time was playing for the QPR youth team, who plays with a blue top. So even he said while he was leaving his house and returning from training or games, he would have to wear a hoodie or a jumper over his kit because he couldn't wear blue in his area. You
know how deep in you gotta be if you nigga they looking outside like, no, you got red on? Nah, come here, nigga. Nah, where you from, man? That's how I be on, no bullshit. Yo, especially back in the day, yo.
In the 2010s, both sides started to be more active in the music scene. A rapper from Stonebridge called K. Cole was already making some serious noise on the scene, even being one of the biggest rappers coming out of London in the late 2000s. A couple South Kilburn members started jumping on music as well, called Cowboy and Justo, dropping a few videos like one called It Ain't A Secret back in 2011. Not long after this release, a rapper from the HRB side dropped a remix to the song using the same beat, title and flow of the song called It Ain't A Secret.
I ain't gonna lie, 1 million 11 years ago is a different 1 million now, bro. That's insane. I know they was going crazy in the hood with that.
And this song blew up, really shining a big spotlight on the rapper Boss Belly and his gang HRB. Then on June the 6th, 2011, another HRB rapper called Ratlin dropped probably one of the biggest UK rap songs to come out that year, with his song called Messiah, which everyone all around London was bumping at the time. And HRB was really starting to become talk of the town in West London. But behind the music, the war on the streets was as bad as ever. In mid-September of 2011, there were several reports in a few days of back and forth situations happening on both Mozart Estate and South Kilburn. Someone was believed to have been chased in South Kilburn. Next day, 3 suspected members of the South Kilburn gang rode their bicycles to Mozart Estate.
Hey, yo.
They saw a crowd of boys and girls gathered around the estate. One of the members got off his bike, walked towards the crowd with a shotgun, and let off one shot into the crowd.
Yo, nigga saw a crowd, he said, pow! Whoa!
The shot didn't hit anyone the gunman probably wanted it to hit, with it hitting the 18-year-old girl who was holding their 11-month-old baby.
Bro, that is sad, bro. What?
Luckily, nobody died from the shooting, but after this, police really started to increase police.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
And with more back and forth,
she had her kid in the hand, bro. Like that is, come on, bro. That's wild.
Violence between the two sides. The main suspects started getting arrested, and the Mozart to South Kilburn border started getting a little bit more quieter on the streets and music. HRB's main rapper, Boss Belly, was having some in-house disputes with another member of HRB, which ultimately turned a few main members against him, which resulted in a period of a few years with no real popping music from both South Kilburn and HRB until—
Wait, so his own gang wasn't fucking with him? That's crazy. Nigga had to distance himself. Damn.
Late 2015, when the music sound in London started to switch up to more trap-like music. This was when one South Kilburn rapper called Cowboy, now known as C-Biz, really started taking off, dropping his most legendary song called The Game's Mine. Younger South Kilburn members also started dropping tunes as well that started doing serious numbers, especially one rapper called Emlo.
Hold on. You walking out the store chugging that Ciroc is crazy.
That started doing serious numbers.
That's demon.
Especially one rapper called Emlo, who really started making—
He's not even phased. Like, ain't no way he just chugging that. No cap.
making some noise on the scene. But on the other side, in 2016, the HRB member would drop one of the biggest songs to come out in UK rap history. A rapper called Fredo dropped his first song called Day in 100.
I gotta check out Fredo because I keep seeing his face in these type of videos somehow, so I gotta see what's up.
And the song blew up from the gate. But not long after this, Fredo was arrested and went jail, but soon would be released. And when he was released, he started dropping hit after hit. Same thing for C-Biz. He was starting to get more and more popular, but it wouldn't be long before C-Biz would be stopped on his tracks. It was March 9th, 2016, when this video was posted all over social media.
I told man don't be comparing man to these dabbing ass rappers, B. Tell your guy come get
Then they took his chain, his watch. Hey, yo.
come get yo. This is the old version again. This ain't a new plate. Man's like, come get that beat. It's only 15 seconds, remember, please.
Just shortly before this,
You gotta know these hey. There's always a nigga hungry for your shit, boy. You gotta be tagged. Especially if you reppin' the hood, especially, boy.
It was alleged that members from a gang allied with HRB from a nearby area called Church Road had robbed C-Biz's jewelry from him. This video was going viral at the time, but no one expected how quick and deadly the response to this would be. Only a few hours after this video dropped, a couple unidentified people pulled up on Church Road looking for revenge. At the time, there just happened to be a crowd outside the area. This is when a gunman jumped out and sprayed an automatic machine gun into the crowd before
this shit sound like a movie, bro. I can just picture exactly what's happening.
Jumping back in the vehicle and driving away. Sadly, this proved to be a deadly attack. But what makes it even sadder is the person that was killed was a complete innocent bastard.
Bro, a Civ, bro. That's what I be saying. Niggas just don't got aim, bro. They don't have aim, just killing the innocent, boy. Civs, bro.
You had nothing to do with any of this. C-Biz alongside a few other people from South Kilburn were arrested for the murder, with C-Biz eventually even getting charged for the killing, and he went on trial for it. But C-Biz alongside his co-defendant actually ended up beating the case due to lack of evidence. And when C-Biz came out, he started making big noise on the scene again, dropping a fresh home song and another song called Buzz, dissing Big Church Road rapper Nines. Fredo was also locked up at the start of 2017, but was later released after he beat his case. And when Fredo came out, he dropped one of his biggest hits yet, with a song called Like That, clearing tens of millions of views, which even started bringing American attention to the rapper. But what a lot of people didn't know was less than a month before this drop, yet again another tragedy occurred due to the feud of HRB and South Kilburn. It was May 26th, 2017, around 9 PM, when two masked up men rode pedals from HRB's block, the Mozart Estate, to South Kilburn.
You know how dedicated you gotta be to ride a bike and do a drive? Like do a drive-by on a bike?
It was a hot day, so a lot of people were out on the South Kilburn estate that day. There were around 20 kids playing in the park, and boys and girls were enjoying the nice weather, and everything was looking like a standard summer's day, until two men on pedal bikes came through and started shooting shots into the group of boys. The group of boys dispersed after the shots, and luckily no one was injured, but sadly one bullet bounced off a wall on the estate, which hit a 20-year-old girl in the back, sadly killing her literally in front of herds of kids playing.
Bro, this is what I'm talking. Niggas, but they didn't aim at her. They didn't really mean to hit her, but bro, like you have to aim right, bro. Like what? But then niggas ain't trained professionals, so like they just gonna shoot whatever, bro. They didn't even get nobody. That's the sad part. They didn't even get nobody. You didn't get nobody that you wanted to, and you hit a Civ, bro. Like. Should be terrible.
HRB members got arrested for this murder, with two young boys being charged, but ultimately the case got dropped due to lack of evidence. Around these times was when another gang in West London
they be beating these cases, my god,
was starting to break through on the music scene as well. 2017 started seeing a big rise in drill music, creating new artists and also killing a lot of the older artists who couldn't adapt to the new scene. This was when a West London group called 1011 really started to make a name for themselves. themselves, dropping banger after banger, especially one of their rappers called Digga D. 1011 are from an area called Ladbroke Grove, which is around 5 minutes away from HRB's block, the Mozart Estate. Both areas have had issues with each other for a long time, with 1011 being linked to the blue side of this divide, with South Kilburn and Stonebridge. And in 2017, 1011 and HRB were really getting into it. And 2017 also proved to be a very hostile year in West London. But in the last couple years, the beef has only got worse and worse.
Damn.
On the 15th of July 2020, a young man who was affiliated to HRB was stabbed to death early in the morning. The person stabbed
Early in the morning getting to the chinging?
was close to a few members of HRB, so HRB members weren't happy about this, especially one member called Billy the Kid. And the day after Billy's friend's death, allegedly he was out for revenge with a few other members from a nearby estate called St. Ralph's. CCTV footage tracked Billy and his friends ride from a stolen car from their estate to the rival area of the Stonebridge estate.
Damn,
Once
all on
they
camera.
arrived, they drove near a group of boys and let off some shots, but the group of boys that they were shooting also started shooting back, which resulted in 2 shots hitting Billy in the back and another person in the car being hit in his leg. The person who was shot in the leg thankfully managed to make it to hospital, where he was treated and recovered, but unfortunately Billy wasn't that lucky and he ended up losing his life to the wounds.
Damn, R.I.P. Billy,
The
man.
shooter of Billy was never found, and the craziest thing about this, with 3 of Billy's friends being sentenced to life for his murder, the judge's rationale for this was that if Billy's friends never shot at the group, then the group wouldn't have shot back and killed Billy. Separately, I want to know what everyone thinks of this decision in the comment section, because a lot of people disagree with his verdict, and me personally, I don't really agree with somebody being convicted for a murder they didn't actually commit, and
Yeah, that sounds so dumb. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah.
guessing Billy's friends will appeal this decision. A month after the murder of Billy,
That's
sadly
that's
another
sad,
life
bro.
was lost in the back and forth feud. It was the early hours of August 12th. An affiliate of South Kilburn called Gucci was outside his house in Kilburn, but what he didn't know was a stolen jacket.
These apartments is fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Wherever this at, let me know, bro. This is fire, bro. I like them apartments. Especially with the balcony.
Before he knew it, the members inside the Jaguar jumped out on him and shot at him multiple times.
Hey, yo.
Paramedics were called to his house in an attempt to save him, but sadly a shot to his chest killed him, adding another senseless murder to this out of control feud. A couple months later, HRB rapper Fredo dropped an emotional song dedicated to Billy, which was his first song he posted after the death of Billy. Now we're in 2022, and it looks like this feud has no signs of dying down anytime soon, with 2 back-to-back high-profile deaths recently, which have shocked the whole city. One including the oldest brother of a big HRB rapper called Little Dots. It was early in the morning on July the 19th when a HRB member called Wu was outside a block of flats in Queen's Park, West London, when a gunman randomly pulled up and started firing shots.
Damn.
One of the shots ended up hitting Wu in the heart. Paramedics were called to the scene, but before they could get there, Wu's friend drove him to a nearby hospital where he was treated, but sadly the treatment wasn't enough and he ended up passing away in hospital. A month later, in a similar situation, a rapper from the South Kilburn side called M-Lo was shot to death on Kensington High Street at 2 in the morning. M-Lo was a real UK rapping legend, being a big pioneer in the trap music in London alongside other South Kilburn.
Damn, I know that shit hit home because he talking about he pioneering stuff. Damn, bro. RP, bro.
C-Biz and F1 back in 2016. So it's sad to see how this feud ended up taking his life. Hopefully we start to see this feud slowing down a bit, but with fresh situations going on constantly in northwest London, it's becoming more and more unlikely. But until then, hopefully everyone stays safe. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out.
Damn. It be sad, bro. Make sure you stay out the street life, bro, if you ain't ready for it, man. I always tell people that, bro. Like, you gotta know what comes with it. Especially, you see all these deaths. You either get jail time, death. That's it. Like, that's it, man. Unless you change your life around. But yeah, make sure I don't do that, man. But that's a dope video. Shout out to Kid Nerd, man. Always dropping the knowledge. Let me know what happened. Now, this was, how long ago this video was? This was, it was only a year ago. Okay. So hopefully, I want to see some more videos. Hopefully, start dropping like more updates on what's going on with these games and stuff like that. But hey, man, dub video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you post notifications on. Alright, and if you got any other videos like this or songs, whatever you want me to react to, just drop it right into the comments. You know I got y'all. Until then, no, I am out of here. Appreciate y'all.